What's up, Lincoln? I'm TJ Tilford.
And I'm RJ Rice. Hey, I can't believe that's really the last show of the year.
Yeah, that's right. I'm low-key gonna miss this place.
No doubt. But we do gotta bring it for the last show.
You're right. So let's start it off with today's main event. The boys basketball team battled against longtime crosstown rival New Albany last Friday. And let me tell you, this was a game you did not want to miss.
That's right. It was a complete underdog victory as Gahanna, who was just barely trailing the entire game, came back in the fourth quarter.
Our Maya Wright went out and covered the game from start to finish to provide you with all the highlights.
The Gahanna Lions versus the New Albany Eagles in the Battle of the Borders. Starting off late in the first, score is 2-2. Ball is passed off to junior Derek Whitfield. Whitfield takes a nice step back and drains the three-pointer. Lions are up 5-2. Now 13-6 Eagles, junior Nick Newman gets a nice setup in the quarter to knock down the three, putting the Lions within 4. In the second quarter, Whitfield swipes the ball on a fast break, bounce passes it to senior Nas Turner, who adds 2 more to their score. Lions still trail 11-17. 21-12 Eagles, Whitfield backdoors it to Turner. Turner then to senior Musa Saibi in the corner, who puts 3 more on the board. Whitfield inbounding the ball, sets the screen for Turner, cuts around Newman to take the ball for another nasty step back and bangs it in. Score is now 23-18 Eagles. Turner with the ball in traffic is able to put 2 more on the board for the Lions for a score now of 25-20 Eagles. The very next possession, Whitfield drives the ball down, kicks it out to junior Alex Campanelli, who cashes in another 3, putting the Lions within 2. With a little more left than a minute in the bringing the Lions within 1 of the Eagles. Only seconds left in the first half, and the Lions are trying to get off the last shot. Rogers passes it off to Whitfield, who drives it in for a floater, just missing it, sending it into halftime, 28-26 Eagles. Now a minute into the third, Eagles are up 31-26. Turner has the ball, passes it off to Whitfield, and then to Washington, then back to Whitfield, who drives it in for a nice right-handed layup. Eagles now with the ball, junior Marco Matucci hits a 3, extending the Eagles score 34-28. Turner with the ball, passes it to Wheeler, Wheeler to Turner, then back to junior Mitchell Wheeler, who throws up the 3 and cashes it in for a score of 39-36 Eagles. Lions back with possession. Ball is passed to Campanelli, then to Nevels, then across the court to Wheeler, who puts up another 3 to put the Lions within 2. Now halfway through the fourth, Whitfield with the ball, passes it off to senior Xavier Rogers, who pulls up for 2. Score is now 45-41 Eagles. Later on, with under 2 minutes left and the Lions still with 41, Rogers banks another 3 to put the Lions within 5 points of the Eagles' 49. Eagles now with possession. Matucci, who tries to bank it in but fails. Eagles grab the rebound, but Turner quickly steals it away. Turner then throws it to Rogers in a corner, who hits a huge 3 for the Lions, tying the game up 49-49. Now with under a minute left in the fourth, Eagles are up 51-49. Rogers brings down the ball, passes it off to Saimi, then to Wheeler, who then passes it to Turner, who seeks a 3, putting the Lions up 1 with 5 seconds left. A technical foul was called due to a water bottle being thrown onto the court, which gives New Albany a chance at the line for 2. Matucci, only hitting 1 of his 2 free throws, ties the game up 52-52. Both sides are fired up with 5 seconds left in the tied game. New Albany now with possession after the tech. Matucci, who has the ball, trying to find the shot but loses control. Senior Musa Saimi throws up a half-court shot, not being able to connect. We are now heading into overtime. Eagles up 2, Whitfield brings the ball up fast and drives it down for another basket, tying the game up 54-54. Eagles now with the possession. Wilfred again strips away the ball on a fast break, draws a foul, getting a chance at the line for 2. He connects both of his free throws, putting the Lions up 2. New Albany inbounding the ball with the last play of the game. They are desperately trying to find the last shot. Matucci passes it back to Kirshner, who tries to seal the game. Not being able to connect, the Lions take the win over the Eagles 56-54. I caught up with a few players after the game.
And our whole thing this week was being strong, playing defense, checking out. We messed up a lot, but we wanted more at the end of the day, so we got it.
Guys, everybody down us when we go into the season because we got a young team, but I'm just proud that we came together at the end and just fought it out. Expectations to win the league. Like, nobody expects us to. Everybody got us to bottom win the league. We do that for districts for sure.
On Friday, our girls basketball team played in a tough match against the New Albany Eagles as well. Unfortunately, the girls fell short in a close game of 49-43, with leading scorers being Kaylee Jackson with 13 points scored and Casey Washington with 9. Tomorrow, the girls will be playing against Westerville Central, hoping to get back on some wins. Good luck, ladies. One new addition is Kenzie Baines. She may only be a freshman on varsity, but she's determined to make every shot she takes. Here's a 1-minute interview with Chanel Osei and Mackenzie Baines.
I'm here with Mackenzie Baines. How does it feel to be a freshman on varsity?
Feels good. It's something that I worked for my entire career.
Who has helped you the most this season?
During the season, definitely my coaches, Coach Jermaine, Coach Bailey, Coach Jay, Coach D. My coaches helping me during the season, and then my dad being my trainer, and everyone supporter, my family, just overall those.
What do you think you're going to do next year to become better?
Next year, just continue to grow my game with the coaches, trainers, my dad, continue working like I have up until this point, and
Who do you look up to?
NBA players and WNBA players, coaches around me like my dad, NBA players from Kyrie Irving, Allen Iverson, WNBA players like Zaya Cook, A'ja Wilson, people like that.
Why do you look up to them?
We play similar play styles, or I try to resemble my game after them, or just taking tips and tricks that they had that made them successful in their careers. That I just try to add to my game every chance that I get.
This is Chanel Osei for Sports Zone.
The girls wrestling team has been looking great this season. They just placed 3rd out of 26 teams at the Eaton Invitational Tournament. They've been led by their 2 returning state qualifiers, Kylie Tibbs and Jordan Mills, who combined for 3 pins. The team benefited from the key contributions of Karina Kelly and Chloe Garver, who both went 2-0. They're looking to continue their streak of dominance for the rest of the season and only get better from here.
Hi guys, I'm Alan Kendrick and I'm here with Karina Kelly, a sophomore Gahanna Lincoln wrestler. How are you doing today, Karina?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So the first question I wanted to ask you is, at this point in the season, how do you feel like you've performed so far up to this point?
I think I've been doing pretty good. I worked pretty hard over the summer to get some of my takedowns better so that I can have a better chance at getting the first points in the match. And I did that successfully, so I think I'm in a pretty good spot so far.
That's good, that's good. And what are some individual goals you have, going into the rest of the season?
I want to get a couple moves that are more interesting. I've been using some pretty basic moves, but we've been learning some that look a little better and are a little quicker and score more points.
All right, and lastly, from a team's perspective, what are some goals you have for the team? What do you guys expect to accomplish this season?
I think we want to get more people to qualify for states. We've been working really hard, and I think we're all doing really good. We got 3 people to states last year, and I'm hoping maybe 4 or 5 can go this year.
All right, thank you, Karina.
Thank you.
Back to you guys at the news desk.
Now to the boys, who are already 2 tournaments into the season, placing 2nd as a team at the Lakewood Classic, and didn't place at Liberty. But they have had multiple 1st and 2nd place finishers throughout the season. Will Pizzico caught up to talk with Cademan Clark to talk about how the team is doing and his personal performance.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Cademan Clark to talk about the season. So, how's the season been going so far this year?
It's been going really good.
That's good. And how many meets have you guys won early, or tournaments this year?
We've wrestled 2 tournaments. Our first one was Lakewood. We did really good. Team finished 2nd overall. Nearly the whole team placed top 3 on the podium. We had a lot of guys winning good matches, and Liberty was definitely a tougher tournament, one of our hardest all year. We had 2 guys place. I'm not sure how the team finished overall.
Okay, that's good. And moving on away from the team, how has your personal performance been going on this year?
It's going good. These past 2 tournaments, I've been wrestling up a weight class at 150. I'm finally dropping down to 44 this weekend, and I'm very excited to see what the comp's looking like down there. It should be a lot easier wrestling guys closer to my size, and I'm looking forward for what the season has to come.
All right, thank you. Now, let's send it back to the sports desk.
We actually have another one of our seniors joining us in the studio today.
That's right, our very own Maya Wright. How are you doing today, Maya?
I'm good, guys.
Great. What sports do you have for us?
Both the boys and the girls Gahanna swim teams are back in swing of things this season and are looking to hold their OCC champion status with multiple returning state meet swimmers. Last Friday, both teams faced off against Olentangy Orange in a dual meet. Our Owen Dominic went out to the YMCA to get the highlights.
The Gahanna Lincoln swim teams face off against Olentangy Orange at the Gahanna YMCA for the first home meet of the season. The girls' 200 medley relay gets the meet started off, and the team of Olivia Monk, Olivia Lacrosse, Veda Walker, and Kiki Miller finished first. To the next event, and Gahanna takes first in another 200 medley relay, but this time it's Iggy Bond, Ezra Riegler, Cole Farbizo, and Sutton Donahue who win in a tight one. Now Cole Farbizo in the 53, and coming in with the fastest entry time, he leaves in the same fashion, scoring valuable points for the Lions, finishing first. The team of Aubrey Briseno, Sam Braun, Kate Reitz, and Olivia Monk comes out strong in the girls' 200 freestyle relay and never looked back, blowing the competition out of the water. Girls 100 back now, and 2 Gahanna athletes finish well ahead of the pack. Aubrey Briseno finishes first, and Sam Braun comes in second. The last relay of the night, and the girls finished the meet just like they started, dominating the competition in the 400 medley. The final scores are in, and both swim teams emerge victorious. The girls win 107-63, and the boys 106-63.
It was a very tough battle between the boys and girls, but successfully we won. Today went really well. All of the team was coming together and cheering each other on. Our spirit was really good, and everyone worked really hard today.
Orange has a really fast team this year, and so we really had to be strategic about how we place people in their events. Each event came down to really close races, so each swimmer had to put forth their best effort. In the end, it came down to the later events because the points were still really even, but in the end, both the guys and the girls pulled out a dub for the team today.
The hockey team is in the midst of their season and are working their way towards the playoffs, which will be here before you know it. They are putting forth their best efforts to keep their season going strong. This past Sunday, the team had a tough matchup and was put to the test against the Olentangy Orange. Here's Graham Triplett with all the highlights.
It's halfway through the season, and your Gahanna Lions are squaring up against Olentangy Orange Pioneers, an OCC matchup. Gahanna is looking to stay hot, and Orange is looking to get hot. Both teams have a lot on the line. And right on cue, Olentangy Orange starts out hot. It's the first period, and the Pioneers immediately get the puck into Gahanna territory to take the shot, but star goalie Stuart Heckathorn is there to block it. Game is tied 0-0. A few minutes into the first period, Gahanna clears the puck, and Trevor Gayhart has a wide open pass. He maneuvers around the Pioneers goalie and shoots a gem, and just like that, the Lions are up 1-0 within the first period. Down by 1, Orange is looking to tie it up before the end of the first period. A swarm of Orange players hurtle towards the goal and take a shot, but Stuart Heckathorn is unable to defend the shot, making a tie game at 1. A few minutes into the start of the second period, Orange's offense sees an opening in the defense and strikes. They break down the ice and take a shot, but Stuart Heckathorn is there once again to save the goal and keep the tie at 1. Second period, game still tied. Sam Heckathorn is driving down the ice and takes a shot from downtown. He lands it into the net and puts the Lions ahead by 1 with a few minutes left in the second period. Not even 1 minute later, Orange is ready to respond. Orange takes around the goal and delivers a dot to Maverick Sullivan, who is able to execute the goal. The game is tied 2-2 with a few minutes left in the second period. It's late into the second period, and the Pioneers are hot with the clock ticking down. They drive down the ice again, and another beautiful pass is delivered to Maverick Sullivan, who buries the puck in the net. The Pioneers take the lead 3-2, heading into the third period. Gahanna is unable to respond in the third, and it looks like Orange will win this time with a hard-fought battle from both sides. Final score, 4-2 Orange. Maverick Sullivan had half of Orange's points with 2 on the day, and Stuart Heckelthorne from Gahanna with an outstanding job as goalie for Gahanna, with numerous great saves.
Well, that's just about all the news I have for y'all today. Let's send it back to TJ and RJ at the desk.
Thanks, Maya. This Tuesday, the girls bowling team went head-to-head with Reynoldsburg High School. At first glance, you may think bowling is just about knocking pins down, but in reality, it's more than that. It's about precision, strategy, and teamwork. And that's what the girls showed this Tuesday when competing in their match. Each bowler demonstrated a competitive level of skill and determination. Our Chanel Osei and Nora Gartland went out to bring you all the highlights.
This week, the girls bowling hit the lanes with their 4th match of the season. The girls bowling team is back and ready to dominate. Jordan Caruthers kicks this match off and starts out strong with a spare. The energy in the room is exhilarating, and the girls are ready to beat the competition. Karen Montgomery steps up to the lane with determination to win. She knocks down 7 bowling pins on the first try. On her second round, Karen knocks down the other 3 pins and gets another spare. Jordan back up, ready to dominate as she gets a strike. Cadence Grigsby is up next. She makes her first strike of the night. The first 2 rounds of bowling are over. Next up, the girls are moving into the Baker's round. To kick it off, Cadence Grigsby bows first. She gets 9 pins, but unfortunately comes up short on the 10th one. Rachel Goldman goes up next and gets a strike, causing to be the first strike of the Baker's round. Corinne's up next. She gets another strike, getting back-to-back strikes. Girls Lions come out with a win of 2,100 points.
We've won our 2 tournaments that we've been in a row. It's been really fun, and all of us as a team has worked really well together.
I think today I definitely did great on making a ball change. I started out with a ball that I had a line with, but it didn't really work as well as I wanted to, so I asked my coach for a ball change to my Ion Pro, and it actually worked out really well. I got like 3 strikes in a row, which is great.
On to 3! 1, 2, 3, Lions!
The boys bowling team is off to a hot start on the lanes. Even with a loss on Monday to Reynoldsburg, our score of 2,546 set a new high school record. Our top bowlers were Mitchell Jensen, who bowled a 512, Will Gray with a 461, Gal Klaus with a 426, and Chris Briscoe with a 407. Boys varsity also won championships of the Pioneer Baker Bash on Saturday. Keep up the good work, Lions. And that just about wraps it up for the final show of the year. It's been a lot of fun documenting sports around the school for all of y'all, Lincoln sports fans. We'll be back in January with a new cast of students. But until then, enjoy your winter break and go Lions! Yeah!